Nabula Vinaka and welcome to our discussion. This is an instructional video about our lesson. My name is Deepika Devi. My ID is S1114578 Uh, this video is recorded on 14th of October. The subject that I will be teaching is Applied Technology and it is for Year 11 students. The lesson title is uh, the lesson title is Engineering Materials, and the learning outcome of this lesson is classify the examples of material available for purpose of instruction. The standard outcome is classify the examples of material available for building purposes and construction. So we will be discussing about uh, one of the construction material, which is wood. Wood is a natural product and it is one of the most versatile and beautiful material available to us, providing a long-term sustainable solution to endless application. Wood is a hard fibrous structural tissue found in the stems and roots of trees and other woody plants. It has been used for thousands of years for both fuel and as a constructional material. It is an organic material, a natural composite of cellulose fibers, which are which are strong in tension. There are many types of wood, but for this lesson, we will be only talking about two types of wood, that is hardwood and softwood. What is hardwood? Hardwood is considered a ultimate versatile material with application ranging from um, furniture, musical instruments, flooring, construction, and boat building. It is a material for it is a material of real beauty, available in countless combinations of species, specification, and colors. Because of their condensed and more complex structure, hardwood generally offer a superior level of strength and durability. Moving on, the second type of wood is softwood. Softwood is renowned for its versatile strength, sourced from all over the globe, with a large breadth of application and a remarkable aesthetic appeal. Softwood can be used across a broad range of internal and external projects, from furniture and flooring to decking, landscaping, external joinery, and structural applications. Softwoods are more readily available and easily manipulated. They are also developed sorry, they also develop at a quicker pace, leading to lower cost leading to lower cost levels. They are flexible, light in weight, and less dense than most of the hardwoods. So these are the two types of woods that will be discussed in the lesson. So the objective of the lesson is tell the examples of material available in wood process and construction. The students' prior knowledge and skills is to know is to have the knowledge about timber. So to differentiate between softwood and hardwood, there is a video that I will show you. So so that you better understand what are some of the differences between softwood and hardwood. before I play this video, uh, students will make sure to take notes, because after this video, students will be divided into groups, and these same questions regarding the difference between hardwood and softwood, students have to get into groups, write down the differences, and tell to the whole class. So before this after this video, the students will gather into groups.
So today we will study the differences between hardwood and softwood. So the first point under hardwood is, so hardwood is the wood of dicot angiosperm, and for softwood, so softwood is the wood of gymnosperm. Now let's move on to the second point. So the wood obtained from hardwood is hard and heavy with a rough texture, and for softwood, so the wood obtained for softwood is soft and light with a fine texture on it. Now let's move on to the third point. So wood fibers are present for hardwood, and for softwood, the wood fibers are absent. Wood fibers are absent for softwood and they are found in the hardwood. Now let's move on to the fourth point. So vessels are present in the hardwood and hence they are also known as porous wood, while vessels are absent in softwood and hence they are called as non-porous wood. So this is the structural diagram of a hardwood. You can see that a lot of pores are present, and hence hardwood is more porous than softwood. Also the presence of fiber makes hardwood a lot more fibrous than softwood. And now I will show a diagram of the softwood. So this is how the softwood looks like. The resin ducts are present but it is less fibrous compared to the hardwood. Now you can see one structural difference, that is the presence of the trichates for softwood. 99% of trichates are found in softwood and only 5 to 10% tricate contents for hardwood. Let me write this down as the fifth point. So trachate content in hardwood is 5 to 10%, and for softwood, the trachate content is 90 to 95% for softwood. So most hardwoods have higher density, and for softwoods, so softwood tends to have lower densities. Now for hardwood, so hardwoods have more fire resistance compared to the softwood. So hardwood have more fire resistance, and for softwood, less fire resistance. So hardwood have less moisture content, and for softwood tends to have higher moisture content than hardwood. So hardwood has a slower growth rate, and for softwoods have faster growth rate. So hardwood is way more expensive than softwood, and for softwood it is less expensive. So next comes the uses. Hardwoods are more likely to be used or found in high quality furniture, desks, flooring and for strong constructions. And for softwood, so about 80% of all timber comes from softwood. They have a wide range of applications from paper to wooden windows and many more. Now let's move on to examples of hardwood and softwood. So the examples of hardwood involve mahogany tree, maple tree and oak trees. Let me write down the names in the below. So mahogany, maple and oak trees are hardwood giving trees. I have taken only 3 examples and I will take similar 3 examples for softwood. So for softwood we have 3 types of trees, that is pine, spruce and redwood. These are the 3 examples. I will write the names below. So pine, spruce and redwood are examples for softwood. So these were the differences between hardwood and softwood. Thank you.
So I hope the students have understood regarding the difference between hardwood and softwood. So now the students will get into groups and they will write some of the basic points that they have learned from the video. And for our next class, that we're going to have, they are going to present, or they're going to discuss about this kind of thing. They're going to discuss about the difference between hardwood and softwood. So it is the student's responsibility to go home and do extra research about it, and get more information regarding the difference between hardwood and softwood. So that is going to be this is the end of our lesson, our discussion. So I'll see you in the next class. Thank you so much.